The gaming handheld scene has changed so much in the past 18 months that it can be a bit confusing keeping up with everything. We are now entering the next generation, which promises faster than Steam Deck processors. Let's take a look at 5 of the best, in no particular order, of upcoming Windows gaming handhelds. We start off with the GPD WinMax 2. We reviewed the Intel model recently and did find it a little underwhelming when compared to last year's model. But the AMD model with its Ryzen 7 6800U processor is very much different, offering far higher performance than its Intel counterpart. It comes with a choice of 16 or 32 gigs RAM and 1TB SSD. There's dual M.2 slots which you can use for additional storage and an optional 4G LTE module. The display is a massive 10.1 inch touchscreen that is great for gaming on. There's also a full QWERTY keyboard and built-in camera that sets it apart from other handhelds. The laptop design does mean that it's a fair bit larger than other handhelds, but personally I did not mind too much. Your arms will get tired holding it without assistance, but I find whilst gaming on any handheld, I'm usually resting my arms on a desk or on my lap. We will have a full review of the AMD model very soon, so keep an eye out for that. AYA has entered the gaming handheld scene and introduced great looking handhelds using the latest and fastest available mobile processors. The AYA Air, however, takes a different approach with a budget alternative using the older AMD Ryzen 5 series processor. The Air will come in 3 models, Lite, Standard and Pro. The Lite and Standard features the AMD Ryzen 5 5560 processor and the Pro has the faster 5825U processor. The Standard and Pro models will come in a variety of colours to choose from. All 3 models will have a 5.5 inch OLED, which we can't wait to see. The design takes some influence from another popular handheld, but it does also bring some nice features, such as Hall joysticks and triggers. These will improve the reliability and lifespan of those moving parts. The AYA Air will also feature the useful AYA Space front end for Windows, which is a console style interface with everything you need at your fingertips. It will also at a later date support AYN OS. This is a Linux based OS and will run native Linux as well as Windows games running via Proton, similar to the Steam Deck. Whilst the AYA Air won't be as high performance as some of the other models mentioned in this video, it will be a lower cost and have some great features such as the OLED screen, which is not found on the others. We will also have the Air for review later this week, so subscribe if you have not already so as not to miss it. If you are an AYA fan and want something a bit more powerful than the Air, then the AYA 2 will be right up your street. The AYA 2 will also feature the Ryzen 7 6800U, so we can expect great performance for gaming. It will have a 7-inch IPS touchscreen display and we will take a guess at 32 gigs RAM and 1 or 2 TB of storage going by their previous models. We would expect it to also have AYA Space and AYA OS available for this model. We will know more about the AYA 2 closer to its launch date, which is expected to be in late September. The AOKZOE is a newcomer to the handheld scene with strangely familiar designs. We will leave it at that. Like the other next generation handhelds, it will also feature the 6800U processor, but with an 8-inch IPS display. There are a few different colours to choose from and have 16 gigs and 32 gigs of LPDDR4 RAM with storage up to 2 TB. It will also feature RGB lighting, which of course increases the performance. There is a built-in gyroscope, which has been seen in previous AYA models, but hasn't really been put to great use, so it would be nice to have a proper integration on the AOKZOE. One other feature we really like is that it has a built-in kickstand, so you can easily stand it up on your desk or table. Now, I wonder where they got that idea from. Our final pick for the best forthcoming Windows gaming handheld is the AYN Loki. There will be a few different models: the Zero, Loki Mini, Loki, Loki Mini Pro and Loki Max. These models vary in specifications with lower performance processors such as the Athlon Silver 3050E, which we recently reviewed in our Ambernic Win 600 review. And the AYA models will feature the AMD Ryzen 6600U and 6800U. There's a lot of details to go over all of the different models, so we will keep it short in this video. What we like is that there is a model to suit all requirements. The budget ones are great for playing older PC games and say up to Dreamcast and PSP emulation levels. And if you want to enjoy the latest AAA Windows games, then you have the high performance 6600U and 6800U, obviously at an higher price. However, our concern is that AYN are not the best at getting their models shipped out to paying customers in a decent time. There are still customers waiting for their AYN handhelds. Now we factor in 7 different Loki models and there could be a very long wait. We have ordered all of the 5 models to check out, and when they do arrive we'll have full reviews for each. So those are our picks for the best forthcoming PC gaming handhelds. Have you already ordered one, or what would be your choice? Let us know in the comments, as we are very interested to see what you think. We hope you have enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you have not already, and keep up to date on the latest handhelds and reviews as soon as we get them. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you back in the next video.